Hi, welcome to 2020 Tasty Treats, where we're doing 20 delicious treats throughout the year. This is an applique treat that we're doing at the moment. We're doing applique yum, and as you can see, everything is looking especially yum. Even this one here, somebody took a bite out of it, it was looking that yum. So what we've got is this is the picture of all of the ones we're doing. There's 20 in the series. We're doing one a day for 20 days. We are now up to day 8, so applique number 8. So this is the top row according to this picture here, so we're just going to start on the next row now. So applique 8 is what we're doing. There's a pattern available through GourmetQuilter.com through 2020 Tasty Treats, where all the shapes are there ready for tracing. Everything's numbered, so a lower number indicates it's likely to be sitting underneath something else, etc. Lots of helpful information. And here we are doing an absolutely delicious cake stand with lots of cakes and things on it. So I've just started positioning things here. So I did a finger press line for the background block so that I could make sure that my stand was positioned nice and straight. And then I've positioned these two little shelves over the top, again trying to get them fairly well centered and leaving enough space for the cakes and things to sit on the shelves. So I haven't ironed anything yet, it's all just sitting. So we've got a nice, and this little cupcake here has got a real cream topping on it in the white, which will show up better when I do the stitching, but I have just traced through the lines, and I just used a pencil for the tracing of the swirl of the cream. Other than that, we're ready to position some more things. We've got another couple of cakes that go on this lower shelf down here, and I find when I'm doing something like this that's quite involved with lots of little pieces, I've kind of lined things up. So I've got this little cake lined up ready to go here. Well, I had them lined up till I moved them. And then this one is the one that we're putting on at the moment. This is the little cake. It's just overflowing over its little cup, just a touch. And it's got, it looks like a very delicious chocolate, very rich chocolate topping on it. And then this one here. So it's a lot of fun to do these sort of appliques. You can use them in all sorts of things. They could be part of a quilt, or you could make a whole yum quilt. You could put them on bits of clothing, on kitchen things, on gifts, on cushions, bags, aprons. I'm sure there's so many things. This one's got delicious looking yellow icing and some sort of a red something on top. How amazing. I'm not a cook, so. And then up here we've got these lovely little cream filled, probably a little soft cookie. So I'm guessing that they could be they possibly could be little macarons, but I think here in New Zealand we have a thing called a ginger kiss, so, and they're a little soft cream filled thing, and I think that's probably what they are. Probably because they're just about one of my favourites. So we'll just put the little cream fillings in. So I just like to get everything positioned. And they're beautifully stacked. So we would know if somebody had been at the cake stand, wouldn't we? So we've got some different types of cream filling in these little soft cookies. But I think that's looking pretty good, ready for some stitching now. So it just needs ironing in place. So I'll go ahead and get it ironed. There's quite a lot of small pieces in this one. So it'll take a little bit of time to do cutting out and then all the stitching and things. I'm just going to iron it from the back as well. When there's lots of pieces, sometimes I just like to do it that way too, just to make sure. And then I'm just going to pop it on a stabilizer. I'm just using a lightweight cotton batting because I'm going to free motion stitch. Other than that, I think we're ready to go. I've got the machine set up with drop my feed teeth. I've got a little open toe free motion foot on, and I've got a grey thread in there. And I might do some of these little soft cookies up the top here, I think, because they're just a little bit fiddly with their little bit of cream filling in them. So I'm just going to come along here. And then I can come straight onto that cream filling and come around. because you've got to still kind of keep that little bit of perspective going. This one is sitting behind its neighbour, so we don't do the other end of the cream filling because that will come on the other one. Now I'm just going to come back up on the same line of stitching and then come over onto this one here as well. And this one here, I'm just going to go around the cookie part. And now I'm going to do the cream filling here. And then we can skip along there and we can do the same thing and come over onto this one. And remember, this one we do that end of that cream filling, but I'm going to go around first like I did on the other one. And now I'll do it here. And then I'll have to stop and start somewhere else to do the rest of it. I might just quickly do this top of this white cream here because it's a swirly one. Hard to see the white on the edges here. I'm just going to come around, all the way around here. Come back up this edge here and come into this one here. I'm having trouble seeing my white fabric on the white. There we go. And then I can just bring this line that swirl down here, and I think that that's looking pretty good. I'm probably just going to keep going now onto this little bit of red cupcake casing or whatever that is. So I think after this it's pretty straightforward. These little green bits here, we're just doing a little scallop near the edge. Everything else is much the same. So I'm just going to keep going and I'll come back and show you a bit later on. It's definitely making me feel a little hungry doing all this. Just about done. So I've done all the other stitching. Snip my thread off, give it a quick press, and then we can hang it up on the wall. A very delicious looking little cake stand that is. So we can hang it up here with a wall of delicious things. So that was applique number 8. Looking just enticing. So I will see you again with applique number 9.